bench is actually broken. That's why it's cordoned off. I need you to move off the bench, sweetheart. 'Cause if you fall, it's then our liability.
Liability?
Yeah, the bench is broken, which is why it's cordoned off.
Yeah.
So you can't be sitting there. You need to move, I'm afraid.
It works though.
You need to move though, sir. The bench is broken.
It works though.
I don't care if it works or not. You need to move.
Well, then that's just absurd logic then, isn't
Well,
it?
that's just maybe, but the bench is actually broken. We can't have anybody sitting on there because you're actually risking yourself and you're risking the property, making it more damage. So I need you to move, please.
No, I'm making it more damaged.
That's why we close, you know, but
that's why it's fenced off, so that it's not used.
It's not makes sense to make...
I know, it's just blocked off so old people, when it collapses,
no,
it doesn't hurt them.
it's blocked off so that nobody sits on it, because most people would look and say, that's blocked off, that's not to be used. Will you please move?
And I tested it and it works.
Will you please move?
And I'm young enough that if it collapses, I'll be fine.
Will you please move?
You're not, it's, why be like
Because
that?
I am asking you to move.
I don't think you understand why it's blocked off.
I understand perfectly. It's blocked off because it's damaged and we're not having people using it.
Why? I mean, old people, because they hurt themselves. Old people or disabled people, they'd be really hurt, but I won't be hurt.
This is the argument I would expect to have with the child in the buggy behind you, not a fully grown adult. Now, will you please move like you have been
But you're treating me like a child, thinking I'll be really injured by this collapsing, aren't you?
I'm asking you to move because the chair
I think you started treating me like a child as soon as you walked up, actually.
Well, when I said, excuse me, sir, the seat's broken, I need to ask you to move.
Well, that was one thing, but the condescension, they go, you'll be hurt on there.
I didn't say you would be hurt. I said if you get hurt.
Well, I won't, will I?
Well, how do you know that?
Well, when I walk across the road, I go, will I be hurt? Will I be run over by a car? And I go, probably
yes, but when
not.
You're walking across the road, you are not sitting on a damaged seat. Now, will you please move, or do I need to go and take it further and get other people to come out and move you?
What, forcefully?
If that's what it takes, we'll just
that's
ring the
why
police.
It makes sense to not sit in, because it's not starting to argue for this thing, because this makes sense to close, yeah?
No,
you're supposed to not get in, because you're not allowed to get in.
It's just kind of, it's a bit over the top, don't you think? Maybe it was a bit over the top, barricaded it. Maybe it's just old people just say.
It's a case of the seat is damaged. Will you please move?
No, because.
Can you come out, please? Yeah.
So I just want to annoy her because.
It's no point, you know. This doesn't make sense. That's why they put our thing, you know. And you moving this and come inside. It's you making.
It's because it is because old people they'll hurt themselves.
This is some reason they put hair. No.
Yeah, I know.
This is some reason to hair. Yeah? This thing is some reason to staying here.
Yeah, I think it's there for older people, so if they decide to go on here and it collapses, they don't hurt themselves. I'm a young person. If it collapses, I think I'll survive.
We're just saying you just move.
Because it's damaged and it's not in use. That's why.
Well, right now it's in use and
it's not in use. You need to move.
It seems serviceable.
You need to move, please.
You're not very good arguers, are you?
What if you're not very good arguers? Do you want us to call the police and ask them to move it? Is that what you want us to do?
Well,
it's not in use because it is damaged.
But I'm using it and it's working.
You are using it, but you just can't go around the barriers that are upwards, pulls it off because it's not in use.
Do you know why it's actually barricaded?
Because there's a problem with it.
Yeah, I know. It's a problem for old people if it collapses.
For anyone. So
why is it a problem for me? Okay, that's.
You then sue Tesco's
because
you've had an accident on a bench that is broken.
Would I?
Yes.
Are you certain of that, or are you just kind of making up on the spot?
Okay, buddy, move, yeah? Okay, it's no joke.
Oh, God.
Do you need to move, please?
Yeah, why though?
Because the bench is broken.
Yeah, I know. Clearly, I know that. I know that from the barricade up.
Yeah, so that's the reason why the barricade is up. So can you please move for me?
I'm not going to be hurt, am I?
You can. If the bench completely collapses, you'll be hurt.
No, I won't. No, not certainly, but I probably won't. And if I am, it's my fault.
Yeah, well, I'm asking you politely, can you please?
No, you're not. I'm just asking. You're telling me you need to get off or call the police. Well, somebody else said that.
I never said about calling the police.
Okay.
But
well, then I'd
do
politely
need you
decline moving them.
To move.
Okay, if you're just asking, then I don't want to move.
Right, quick question. Why are we being so kind of difficult just when there's a you're sitting on an object that's broken, okay?
Yeah.
So for your safety, which is all I'm worried about, I'm
Yeah,
not worried about
that's
my
all
safety,
you're worried about, yeah.
anyone else's, is your safety that I'm worried for.
Well, I'm...
Okay, and you're refusing
Yeah.
to just move off a broken object, so, and I don't understand why.
Because the broken object is not... It's working for me so far.
But I just don't understand why you will not move when I'm asking you to move.
Well, because I like sitting on the seat. It's useful. Have you noticed that people miss this seat?
I'm going to ask another question. You're just trying to be awkward for us.
I didn't think I was being that awkward by sitting on a seat.
The reason why this is round here is to stop people from
hurting themselves.
Yes, and you
but I
are
won't
doing
be
this
hurt.
deliberately.
I won't be hurt.
All I'm doing is asking you to
Yeah,
move.
I deliberately sat on the bench
so
to rest.
there is going to be a state where I will ask you one more time, can you please remove yourself from the bench?
Yeah.
If not, I can call the police because you will...
But you were just asking though, you weren't going to do that, you just said you were asking though.
Yes, but because you are not paying any attention to me and you're refusing to move...
I'm paying attention, I just didn't agree with you.
Yeah, well, fine, if you don't agree with me, I understand you don't agree with me.
Well, it's not fine if because I don't agree, the police are going to get called.
Off the broken bench.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's just a bench. It's just like it's a bench that's
off a broken bench
for my own safety.
Yes, for your own safety.
But I'll be fine.
I don't know that. That bench could completely collapse.
Yeah, and I probably won't be harmed. And if I am, it's my own fault.
But like I'm asking is, can you please move off the bench? What more have I got to do to get you to move off the bench?
Well, if you're going to call the police, I probably will move, but I just can't believe you're going to call the police over somebody sitting on a wonky bench, isn't it?
Technically, I'm asking you to move off a part of our property, which this is our property.
As push comes to shove, yeah, you do have the...
At the end of the day...
Yeah, I will move if you're evoking the right to your own property, but I just don't like it when you try to pretend you're doing it for my own safety.
I'm not pretending. Why do you think
I'm
these
fine.
barriers are
All right,
around
I'm fine
here
then.
if it's not to stop anyone harming themselves?
Because it's for old people to harm themselves. If I sit on this collapses, I'll probably be fine.
It's not. It's for everybody's safety. It's not just for old people, young people, this person. That is for everybody.
No, I will not. I will most likely not be harmed. This is way safer than me crossing the road.
At the end of the day, I'm asking you politely.
No, at the end of the day, you're trying to make arguments aren't very good.
No, I'm not trying to make an argument. You are making the argument with me because
just invoke the right. Just invoke the right to your own property. Don't try to like do the nanny state thing. It is the nanny state, isn't it? When you can't sit on a wonky bench unless people go, you're going to hurt yourself on there.
Right. So I'm asking again. Okay.
Okay.
This is my property. Can you please?
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Just don't try to take the high ground next time. Just go. We want our own way, even if it doesn't really make sense. Just do that. It would save a lot of... I don't like feeding people's fantasies that everything they do is right and it's not selfish.
That's your opinion. My opinion is I'm looking after your public.
What?
I'm looking after our customers at the store. That's what I'm trying to do.
I think quite... You're trying to help the customers.
I'm trying to make sure that the customers and the public are safe by blocking this off so nobody goes and sits on it.
Well, I am safe even when I'm sitting on a wonky bench.
Just said, my property.
You should have said that from the start rather than make a silly argument.
If I'm honest, I've asked you to move off something.
So why are you doing it then?
You clearly see that I'm a Tesco's employee.
Yeah.
This is our property, and I'm asking you to move.
So why didn't you just start with that rather than coming out with silly arguments? I'm in danger by sitting on a wonky bench.
I'm not going to repeat myself anymore. If you just move yourself, and then we're going to call this. That's it. It's over.
Alright, well.
Alright.
I have heard some staff complain about this. Some staff came out, I really wish we had a benches of our own. So
Oh, that's fine.
come on, help them out a little bit, you know.
I will.
Yeah. Can you help me cross the road, please? It's a danger to my health over there. Can you help me cross the road, please?
No, that's not.
Why is it danger? That might hurt me. No, please. I'm scared of crossing the road. Okay, I'll try. Bye. Thank you.